Right, let's make moringa omelette. Have you ever made moringa omelette? All I'm gonna need is tomatoes, and I said tomatoes, but really one tomato, and spring onion. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna need. Of course, I'm gonna use a bit of seasoning, so I've got vegetable seasoning right here. I really like this seasoning. It goes with almost everything and anything. I put it everywhere. Okay, I've got my Italian mixed herbs. You gotta add a little bit of, zhuzh in your omelette when you're making it. And I've got this Old Bay seasoning. This particular one is slightly spicy, and you can add it onto everything and anything basically. But these are the three ingredients. And of course, I'm not going to forget my moringa powder, which I will add at the end, and also some eggs. Great. I'm only going to use about 3 eggs for this recipe because I'll be the one eating it. But if I was to make for more people, I could add more eggs. But yeah, this is practically my lunch and my breakfast all at the same time. As you guys know, with a toddler, sometimes it's hard to find the time to make food, but we must not forget about ourselves, mums out there. We need to make sure that we eat healthy, we have the right nutrition, and we eat a well balanced diet. That's how we're gonna survive. That's right, my boy. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is clean, and then just chop everything nice and steady. Really, just dice it according to however big or small pieces. But that's what I do. Just dice everything up, and I'm gonna put them into a bowl. Okay, guys, and also I love making quick and easy simple recipes. Like, I do not like it when something takes forever to cook, because usually with a busy day, by the time I get to cooking, that's when I'm actually really hungry, and I really don't have time to wait hours on end to eat something healthy, nutritious and good. So quick meals, quick wins are always a win in my household. Okay, so spring onions, you don't have to use the spring onions. You can use regular onions, red onion, shallots onion, whatever onions you love using, you can use that. Okay, so I'm just going to put that aside and just into a little bowl for now, and then chop my tomatoes. I'm not going to use the whole tomato, just half of it to put into the omelette. The other half I'm going to use it as garnish and just keep it onto the side. So yeah, just chop them into small pieces, just like that, little squares, rectangle, whatever you want to call it. You just call it whatever you want to call it, and then slice the other one, and that would eventually be my garnish on the side. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying watching the video. Let me know if you've ever had moringa. What do you think of moringa? I've made previous videos about moringa tea, benefits of moringa, and I think it's absolutely lovely. So into my bowl, I'm just gonna pour into the seasoning now before I crack in the egg. That went on the side, no worries. Put in my seasoning with the tomatoes, and yeah, I don't measure, just eyeball everything, and we're gonna crack the eggs and make sure that no shell goes in, because we really don't want any shells in there, because you do not want to bite into a shell. Okay, you don't want to do that. So yeah, so I'm just cracking another egg now, and I'm only going to be using 3 eggs for this recipe, because this is more or less my lunch and my breakfast all in one. So I really need it to be nutritious, healthy, delicious, tasty, and all the goodness. So yeah, if you want to see more recipes, or if you haven't seen any of my recipes, go and watch them. I like making quick and easy recipes because sometimes I'm on the go, I don't have time. And now with baby, I just don't get enough time to make meals that take so long, because it's still a newborn, and it requires my attention. But I'm gonna add the spring onion. I wasn't really gonna add it onto the bowl, but I decided, you know what, let me just put it into the bowl. And I like spring onion when they taste quite fresh, not overcooked anyway. But if you don't want to add it onto the bowl, you want to kind of sprinkle on top, or you want to grill it beforehand, it's entirely up to you. Now here's the magic ingredient, moringa powder. Guys, if you want this moringa powder, DM me, and then I will get you this moringa powder. DM me. This is moringa powder straight from Gabon, which is my country of origin, in Central West Africa. But this moringa powder is so powerful. It's got so many health benefits, and it's great for breastfeeding. Sorry, it's great for breastfeeding mums as well. Like, it does not impact you in a negative way. It boosts your energy up. It's nutritious. It's got iron, calcium, like all the things that you need and the baby needs as well, and it's good for postpartum. But I sprinkle a teaspoon. I have either in my yogurt or in my when I'm having yogurt, when I'm having cereal, and now in my omelette or in salads. I sprinkle it everywhere. But moringa powder is absolutely great and has great health benefits, and for me as well, it helps me sleep at night. I find that I have a very peaceful night's sleep. But yeah, DM me if you want this specific moringa powder. Okay, there are a lot of moringa powders out there, but I guarantee you this one, I've been using it now for over a year and I love it. Okay, I've got the seed, I've got the leaf, I've got the powder, I've got it all. But yeah, so now I've done my omelette and I'm just going to put it in a pan. It's there, and that does not take long. It's going to be less than 5 minutes and the omelet's going to be ready. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed already, if you're not part of the community, become part of the community. You know, let's create recipes together, let's, you know, share ideas together, let's collaborate. I want to see more of you in my comments. I want to get to know you. Let me know where you're watching me from and all that goodness. Would you ever eat this? And you even know about moringa? But let me know in the comment section. Okay, but moringa actually hasn't got any specific taste as such, so when you blend it with yogurt, or like I've put it in the omelette mix now, you can't taste the moringa, even though it's got a very strong green looking consistency. Like, it looks very strong, and you might think, oh, I'm going to taste that greenish kind of taste in my mouth like grass. No, you don't. It's actually quite flavorless, so it blends in well with so many different foods. But yeah, so this is the omelette. I'm just going to let it cook now. It kind of broke, so I'm a bit sad because I was thinking I'm going to get this perfect round flat omelette, but hey, it is what it is. It's going on my plate. I'm going to eat it, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you want to see more exciting, quick, easy recipes, lunch, breakfast, dinner idea, like I said, check out my videos or my recipes that I've shared with you so far, and drop in a comment if you want to see me making anything specific. But I'll also leave in the subscription I will also leave the benefits of moringa for you to kind of have a read. But if you don't have time, you can always, you know, check videos out on YouTube, or you can also just go on Google search. It will have all the benefits there. But this is pretty much my lunch. It's all ready. I'm gonna put it all on a plate now, and yeah, it's ready to eat. If you want to put a bit of ketchup, mayo, or any sauces on the side, you can. I may add a little bit of mayonnaise I may add a bit of mayonnaise, but yeah, this is all ready. And that's the tomatoes that I cut earlier. And yes, I wanted to have like fresh tomatoes and also tomatoes on the side. But I'm gonna have this now with bagel. This is a new one from NYC, New York bagel. So I've toasted it and I'm gonna enjoy. So bon appetit. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Return for more videos like this and continue to support me, the community. Bye.